I wanted to talk a little bit about the Wall Protector card today. So this card, I believe it's only one Linden, so it's basically free. And it's one of the most powerful cards in the deck because what it does is it makes you, if you cast it, it makes you invulnerable to sword hits for 5 minutes, okay? Now, if you have someone else cast it and then you hit Wall Protector, it's still only going to work on you. It won't work on the opponent, so that's good. And so this card is extremely powerful because, especially if you're in a big fight like I was in this one, I had 5 Carpe people on me, and it was just me for a portion of the fights. And I casted this on myself because I was able to slowly bring everyone's damage down a little bit without them being able to damage me, which gave me a boost and an upper hand when I was in this fight where I was very outnumbered here. And I was able to get some hits in on everybody. You can see I almost killed Craig with this card. He TP'd out right before I got the kill, but so the great thing about this card is that a lot of people don't realize that you're using it. A lot of people, they're just learning about this card, so a lot of people don't know like what to look for. So basically, how to know that somebody used this card and what to do about it is when you have someone targeted and you go up to them and you start hitting them with the sword, it will make the normal sword hacking noise as if you damage them, but the damage, the 5 damage that you have inflicted 5 damage to so-and-so, it won't show up in the chat. So if you hit them 2 or 3 times and it doesn't show up in the chat, that's probably because they casted Wall Protector. Now mind you, sometimes when you're in really, really laggy sims, sometimes the chat just won't connect with the HUD and it just won't show up right away. It'll lag out a little bit depending on how laggy a sim is, but for the most part it's pretty good. So if you're at a place that doesn't have a lot of lag and your sword hits them, you can hear it, make sure your sounds are on, and you have inflicted 5 damage just doesn't show up, that means that they used Wall Protector. Some different things that you can do to try to deal with this when somebody uses this card, you can do one of 2 things. You can either focus on everyone else at the time if there's more than just that person, and you can try to evade whoever has Wall Protector. So the other way that you can successfully deal with the situation when somebody uses Wall card is, let's say you're in a 1v1 and you realize that they use Wall Protector on you, which does happen still in 1v1s a lot. I try not to do that unless I'm really dying, and then I'll do it just because I have to use every card, everything in my power to try to win the fight, so I will, but otherwise I won't if it's a 1v1 fight. So basically what I do when somebody uses on me in a 1v1 fight is, once I realize that, I'll start jumping around like crazy, and I try to get away from them and don't let them hit me for 5 minutes. Now you can also hit Wall Protector, you can cast Wall Protector on them as well, back. That means that you both would be invulnerable to sword hits. So, I mean, that's an option too. I haven't tried that and tested that out yet, but you can do that. And you could also try to overlap the Wall Protector card. So, like, let's say 2 minutes passes, and then you throw your Wall Protector on. Okay, so that means that theirs is going to expire first, so then you'll have a 2 or 3 minute gap where you're trying to hit them, where they can't damage you, but you can damage them. So I need to test this out as well, but that's something else that you could try as well. But for your best bet would be to just jump around. You can hit E on your keyboard, that will make your avatar jump around like crazy, and just try to avoid them for those couple minutes until it wears off. And that's a great tactic too. But alright, well, that's all I have to say about Wall Protector. If you have any questions, just drop me an IM. I'm happy to help. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.